Hi guys, welcome to Module 3 of Mindset Mastery. Now I'm really excited to share this video with you because this is where we start to get into some of the actionable strategies that are going to really start to change and weaken the inner voice that's going on inside of our mind, and also start to spot and eliminate some of the self-sabotaging behaviors that we engage in. So as we know, the inner voice can be chaotic and destructive, but there is a way that we can weaken it. Now, did you know that our brain is just like a computer, and we can program it with the things that we want to believe, and obviously change the things that we've learned from our past through our story and through our conditioning. Now, the human brain is the most complex thing that we know of in the universe known to mankind, which is fascinating that we have the most complex thing living right inside of our body. Now, what we also do know is that in just 6 weeks, we can reprogram brand new neural pathways that create a whole different perception of yourself. So how this works is what we're trying to do is actually reprogram by telling your brain new things. And we call this planting seeds. In effect, what we're trying to do is plant daily seeds that grow into new and positive beliefs about yourself. So we're planting these seeds, and over time they're going to grow in just 6 weeks into a new fully formed belief that is going to basically create a brand new strand of your life, that is going to create a brand new reality and belief about yourself. Now, when we start to really empower ourselves and believe first that we can achieve things, that's really the key, because we will never change or achieve something unless we first believe it. If we don't first believe what we're going to achieve, we simply will give up, we'll quit, we'll sabotage, or we just won't get there in general. So I was very fortunate at a young age in my life, just 19 years of age, I came across my first ever mentor in business, and they taught me how to journal. Now, this single habit completely transformed my life because it took the thoughts in my mind and I brought it into my conscious reality. Every single day, I was able to see my thoughts, but also start to self-actualize the goals and the dreams and the aspirations I had for different stages of my life. Now, some of these strategies are amazing, but what we're specifically talking about, we're talking about journaling, we're talking about written and verbal affirmation statements, and then also gratitude statements. Now, all of these have their place, but what we're essentially trying to do is rewire the subconscious brain. Now, when we have a certain belief about ourselves, it could be, for example, I am unworthy. Now, that could come from many different things. Perhaps people have put this person down, or there's been instances where there's been failure, so they don't think they're very good, or they don't think they're worthy of love, success, care, affection, attention. So they withdraw and they develop self-sabotaging habits, and they just stop trying to achieve their lives, stop trying to actually just thinking that they're valuable as a human being. Now, this is a tragic thing for someone to go through, and for me as a coach, it really breaks my heart seeing people believe things that are just lies. But here's something, and I want you to write this down. A lie that is believed as truth will affect you as if it were true. So if we believe lies, whether they be from our own mind or from things that people have said to us, but we let them take root, if we let those lies become seeds that grow into something, they're going to affect us as if they're true, because essentially that's our truth. So what we're doing is we're filling up your cup with brand new seeds, brand new water to just help grow this healthy plant, if I can use that analogy. So the affirmations are really direct responses to the negative beliefs that you have in yourself right now. Now, this is a great opportunity to really nail down and take stock of what are the self-limiting beliefs that you currently possess. Now, what's going, occupying your mind on a daily basis? What's kind of just playing there on autopilot? I really want you to think about that, because what we're going to do at the end of this module, we're going to formulate brand new reversing affirmation statements. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be planting new seeds into your subconscious mind that over a period of time, when done consistently, day in, day out, for at least a period of 6 weeks, you're going to start to see changes. So consistency here is really, really key with this, because we can't just say it one time and then think that we're going to believe it. You know, we're undoing and unlearning years and years of conditioning and patenting in a certain way. And what we're just starting to do is to really start to just kind of cling on to a new belief. And it is like a plant. It's something very fragile. You have to water it daily. You have to care for it. You have to tend to it. And what's going to happen is your inner voice is going to fight back against you. You're going to go through periods where you're not going to want to say these things about yourself because it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel natural. And that's why we develop a habit and develop a practice in this. So what I recommend is to every morning and every night write down the affirmation statements about yourself. Now, these affirmation statements are simply reframing the negative belief into a positive belief. So for example, if it's I am unworthy, it is now I am worthy. And if you want to add some character traits or some things that you deserve of love, success, care, etc., right? I also recommend writing down daily gratitudes, at least three things that you're grateful for each and every day. Now, it doesn't have to always be a new thing, but gratitude is proven to increase joy and happiness, because when we're in a grateful state, it releases DHEA, which is one of the body's feel-good hormones. Now, the more that we can stay into a feel-good, happy, joyful state during this process, the better chance we have of actually nailing and sticking some of these new beliefs, right? How often do people, get momentum, they get motivation, but, you get a few weeks into the process and then of course you go back to the default. What I really want for you in this instance is to take that one thing that is holding you back the most in your life, and let's break that off. Let's diminish that and weaken and destroy that so it no longer has a stronghold over you and your life. Imagine what's possible for you if we can just delete that and erase that. But what's more, what if we could actually flip that on its head and give you the power and the impetus to grow and change and go after something brand new? This is the very early development of creating a brand new mindset, and it's possible. Our brain is fascinating and it's totally capable of change in merely a matter of weeks. So I want you guys to really, really lean in and go after this process. To break it down a little bit deeper again, what I want you to do is I want you to stop. Just stop. And then pause the mind. So firstly, we have to stop our body. Actually stop moving and be still. Then we have to pause the mind. And then we have to go deep and reflect. How am I thinking? What am I thinking about? And then we have to change that thought consciously. So when we start to do it consciously, then over a period of time, we will change our subconscious. And that's what we want. We want to change the subconscious brain, and we want to change the subconscious thoughts. Imagine waking up every day and just saying, I am worthy, I am talented, I am confident, I am loved, I am beautiful. All of these different types of traits, but so many people wake up every day believe in the exact opposite. I am not worthy, I am not lovable, I am ugly. And that's just devastating and tragic. It doesn't have to be that way. But firstly, we have to break off these self-limiting beliefs, and we have to rewire the subconscious. So we do that consciously, so that then every day you're living life with no restrictions. So this is a really, really powerful process, guys, and I want you to lean into it. I want you to embrace it. I know it's a bit weird. I know it's a bit challenging. When I first started journaling and I was writing down these things about myself that I didn't necessarily believe yet, it was really hard because it feels weird. It doesn't feel natural. But trust me, stay with it, because I'm living proof that now I do believe these things about myself and they became my reality. But they couldn't have become my reality unless I didn't do the work. Think of it like practice. We're practicing new thoughts and we're retraining your brain. It's super powerful and I can't wait to see the success and the results that you guys achieve with this. So be brave, be courageous, and I will see you in Module 4.